birth and birth, birth after birth. Nityananda Prabhu is unhappy with one who proudly pretends to worship Nityananda without serving Chaitanya. That person attains miseries birth after birth. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, they are interconnected. If you worship Chaitanya, don't worship Nityananda, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not happy. If you worship Nityananda Prabhu, don't worship Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then also Nityananda Prabhu is not happy. So to make them happy, we have to worship each other. If you worship Nityananda, Chaitanya is happy. If you worship Chaitanya, Nityananda is happy. It's like Radha Krishna. You worship Radharani, don't worship Krishna, Radharani is not happy. If you worship Krishna, don't worship Radharani, then Krishna is not happy. And this is why Yasya Prasadat Bhagavat Prasad. Both are interconnected. Hitabali Tushtahaya Kaila Alingana Sarva Dukha Madhaira Haila Vimochana. After speaking in this way, the Lord happily embraced Madhai, who thus became freed from all distress. Puna bole Madhai Dhariya Shri Charana Ara Eka Prabhu Mora Ache Nivedana. Grabbing the Lord's lotus feet, Madhai again spoke, O Lord. He said, I have one more plea. Sarva Jiva Hridaye Vasaha Prabhu Tumi Hena Bahu Jiva Himsa Kariyache. Amen. O Lord, you reside in the hearts of all living entities, and I have committed violence against many of them. Surya Daksha Prabhu, please mute your phone. So you reside in the hearts of all living entities, and I have committed violence against many of them. Karava karilu himsa taha nahi chini. Chinile va aparadha magiye apani. I do not know everyone that I have heard. If I knew them, I could beg their forgiveness. Ya sabar sthane karilam aparadha ona rupe tara more karive prasada. How will I get the blessings of all those whom I have offended? Yadi more prabhu tumi haila sadaya ithe upadesha more kara mahashaya. So if you are kind to me, please instruct me in this regard. Prabhu bole shuna kahi tomare upaya Ganga ghata tumi sajja karaha sadaya. The Lord said, listen, as I will tell you the means. Construct a bathing ghat on the bank of the Ganga. The phrase Ganga Ghat Sajja is explained as follows. Nityananda Prabhu ordered Madhai to construct a bathing ghat on the bank of the Ganga so that the people of Madhya would comfortably take bath in the Ganga. Nowadays, a few sinful people who are envious of the devotees misguide the world by saying that the village of Mahatpura near Ekadhala is Madhai's ghat. Since these sinful people invited their own inauspiciousness by blaspheming the Vaishnavas, Madhai's ghat became lost to encourage their sinful activities. Madhai's ghat was situated near the present site of Srinathapura. But in order to enhance their accumulated sins, those inclined to sinful activities imagine the village of Matapura to be Madhai's ghat. According to geographic evidence, however, Matapura is part of Modadruma Dvipa. It can never be Madhai ghat. Since for business purpose, a person from Kulia some time ago fabricated that Mahatpura was Madhai's ghat. The Ganga swept him away. Regarding the location of Madhai's ghat, one should refer to Chitra Navadipa, page 52. So in detail, here Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur writes, which is the original Madhai ghat, that is in Srinathpura. Sukhe lokha yakhane karibe Ganga Sthana. Thakana ठकाना तुम्हारे सबे करीबे कल्याण. When people happily take bath in Ganga, they will all bless you. अपराध भंजनी गंगार सेवा कार्य याते अधिक वा तुम्हार कोन भाग्य. Serving the Ganga will counteract your offenses. What could be more fortunate for you than this? काकू करी सबारे करी का नमस्कार तबे सब अपराध क्षमीबा तुम्हारे. So humbly offer your obeisances to everyone. Then all your offenses will be forgiven. So this is a very nice solution which has been given. Every day when we offer pradakshina to Tulsi Maharani, yenake Chapapani yani kani chapapani brahmatyadi kani tani tani pranashanti pradakshina pade pade, when we say that. And then afterwards we pay vanchakalpataru vyashchakalpa kripa sindhu bhavaja patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaha. At that time you remember all the Vaishnavas to whom you have offended. If you are not able to do that, if you forgot whom all we have offended, at least we can pray to whomever we have offended, manasa, vacha, karmana, just pay obeisances to them. Now, what is offensive attitude? Sometimes we think everything is offensive. You open the mouth, that is offensive. No. When there are some administration purposes, you have to open the mouth. Na? Then you cannot say Dandavat Pranam, I cannot open the mouth. Offenses start with enviousness. The root is enviousness. You scold the child says, oh father, you have committed the offense. No, you have to scold the child. Your wife is a Vaishnavi, but your wife has done some mistake, then you have to scold your wife. Sometimes you have to correct your husband also. Then is all come in the category of offenses. Sometimes husband-wife fight happens. But offenses, if you're not envious, and it is for some technical purpose, social purpose, whatever family purposes, that is not coming in the category of offenses. Offensive attitude, the root of offensive attitude is enviousness. So we should understand very nicely. For everything, don't think that it is offenses. You open the mouth, it is offenses. No. Sometimes you give suggestions. No problem. That is all not offenses. This is all not considered as offenses. If you are really thinking about good of that person and thinking about giving suggestions for the betterment, it is not coming in the category of offenses. Padesha Baya Madhai Pradakshina Chalila Prabhure Kari Prabhu Pradakshina. Receiving the Lord's instructions, Madhai then circumambulated the Lord and departed. Krishna Krishna Balite Nayane Pada Jale Jala Ganga Ghat Sajjagare Dekhaye Sakala. Tears flowed from his eyes as he chanted the name of Krishna. Everyone watched as he built a ghat on the bank of the Ganga. It is said one who becomes instrumental in building ghat, in building the temple of Lord, many of his sinful reactions, aparadhas are washed away. There is a power of building ghat, building temple. See, what is the question he asked? What should I do, O Lord? I have committed many offenses. To whom I have done that also I am not remembering, but I have done. The same way we have also committed many offenses. We don't know how many people we were envious. With that enviousness, whatever we may behave maybe artificially outside, but inside we have enviousness. We don't know. We ourselves don't know how many people we are envious, with how many people we were envious. Not only in this life, in the previous life, we don't know. We may say, I am the most wonderful person in the earth. I don't have any enviousness. मैं तो बस बहुत अच्छी हूँ. Sometimes people glorify themselves. We don't know what dirtiness is there within our heart. मैं तो बस सबका भला चाहती हूँ. Who doesn't think about it? But enviousness is a part of the world, and with that we have done many offenses, knowingly, unknowingly, we ourselves don't know. So that is why becoming instrumental in the service of Krishna, devotional service of Krishna, making temple, being a part of it, will slowly wipe our offensive attitude. लोक देखी करे बड़ अपूर्व ज्ञान सवारे माधाई करे दंड pranama. People were greatly astonished on this. Madhai then offered obeisances to everyone. Jnane va ajnane yata kailun aparatha sakala kshamiya more karah prasada. Please bless me and forgive me for the offenses that I knowingly and unknowingly committed. Madhaira krandane kandaye sarvajana anande govinda sabe karaye smarana. Seeing Madhai's cry, everyone began to cry in ecstasy as they remembered Govinda. Shunila Sakala Loke Nimai Pandita Jagai Madhaira Kaila Uttama Charita. Everyone heard Nimai Pandit transformed Jagai and Madhai into exalted personalities. Shuniya Sakala Loka Haila Vismita Saba Bole Nara Nahe Nimani Pandita. On hearing this, everyone was astonished and said, Nimai Pandit is not a human being. Na buji nindaye yata sakala durjana. Nimai Pandita satya karena nirkirtana. Sinful people blaspheme him without understanding. Nimai Pandit is engaged in real glorification of the Lord. Nimai Pandita satya Shri Krishna Dasa. Nashta haive ye tare karive prakasha. Parihasa. Nimai Pandit is a true servant of Lord Krishna. Anyone who criticizes him will be ruined. Yei duira buddhi bhala ye karite pare. Sei va Ishvara ki Ishvara Shakti dhare. One who can rectify the mentality of these two must be either the Supreme Lord or empowered by the Supreme Lord. Prakruta Manushya nahi nahe Nimani Pandita. Yebe se Mahima Tana Haila Vidita. Nimai Pandit is not a mortal being. Now his glories have become manifest. Those who are offenders at the feet of Mahaprabhu accumulate offenses by imagining that the Lord is an ordinary human being, by thinking that his pastimes have an end, and by thinking that his birthplace can be ascertained by human calculation, but is unknown to the people, devotees, those who become materialistic to cheat people and who cannot control their body, mind, and speech, blaspheme the Vaishnavas and become envious of the devotees by opposing devotional service. Yei mata nadi yara loke kahe katha. Ara loka na mishaya ninda haya yatha. The people of Nadia discussed in this way and thereafter avoided the company of those who blasphemed the Lord. Parama kathora tapa kariye madhai. Brahmachari yena khyati haila tathai. Madai performed most severe austerities and soon became known as Brahmachari. Nirvadi Ganga dekhi thake Ganga ghate. Swahaste kodali hana apaina khate. He constantly saw the Ganga while leaving at that ghat on the river bank. He took a shovel in his hand and personally worked there. Adyapiha चिन्ह अच्छे Chaitanya Kripaya Madhaira Ghata Vali Sarvaloka Gaya. Even today, everyone proclaims Madhai's Ghat as the evidence of Lord's mercy. Yai mata kata kirti haila dohara Chaitanya Prasade dui dasyura uddhara. In this way, the two became greatly satisfied, greatly glorified as the two rogues who were delivered by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. Madhya Khanda Katha Yena Amrutera Khanda Ahayahate Uddhara Dui Paramas Pashanda. The topics of Madhya Khanda, wherein the deliverance of two great atheists is described, are just like the nectar. Today only I put the message nectar. You also Chaitanya Chaitanya Bhagavat speaks about it. We are approved actually. Actually, I was thinking, should I put this message or not? Somehow nectar came. And here Vrindavan Das Thakur approves the message. Yes, this is nectar. If you miss this nectar, you're missing everything. Drag oneself in materialistic life, suffer, entangle. What Lord has to do? Lord has given all the free will. You want to really take benefit of the verses which Vrindavan Das Thakur has given in the purport Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur has given. So if you want to take the benefit, we all should be sincere in our attendance in Chaitanya Bhagavat. Very important subject matter. Mahaprabhu Gaurachandra Sabhara Karana Iha Shuni Yara Dukha Khala Yei Jana. Shri Gaurachandra is a cause of all causes. Only a cheater becomes distressed on hearing this. Cheaters become distressed. Envious people become distressed after hearing the glorification of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chari Veda Guptadana Chaitanyera Katha Mana Diya Shuna Ye Karila Yatha Yatha. The topics of Lord Chaitanya are the hidden treasure of the four Vedas. Listen, this line is very important. Topics of Lord Chaitanya, the hidden treasure of the four Vedas. Actually, when you write the summary, Aruna Mataji, you should just write the captivating messages. Not a very, very big message. Captivating. Chaitanya, like topics of Chaitanya, hidden treasure. So what happens, you should put it in the point wise. If you put in point wise, when after hearing the class, when we read that, it is imbibed. You don't have to write a history of it. You have to write points. What are the important points? Like Madhya Kanda topics, nectar. Second point, hidden treasure of the four Vedas. So it is imbibed. Then Nityananda is pleased when Chaitanya is worshipped. Chaitanya is pleased when Nityananda is worshipped. Like these important points. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Chanda Jana Vrindavan Nanta Satachupade Yuge Gana. Accepting Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Nityananda Prabhu as my soul, life and soul, I Vrindavan Das sing the glories of the lotus feet. Thus ends this English translation of the Gaudiya Bhashya commentary on Chaitanya Bhagavat Madhya Khanda chapter 15, entitled Descriptions of Madhvananda's Realization. So when you have these points, what happens? The devotees, they should contemplate on what they heard today in the class. Just contemplation. And putting these points in our consciousness. Just 4 points or 3 points or 2 points, whatever. That time, suppose sometimes the purport is very big. Then you have only 4 or 5 verses which is covered. Sometimes you can cover 30, 40 verses at a time. So whatever crux, so that we will smaranam. One is Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu. The smaranam. Smaranam is very important. The smaranam means whatever I have heard, I should remember. So any doubts in this, you can ask. And there's a small announcement of tomorrow is we have doubts, raise your hand. Tomorrow is the booking for the 24 Dividation Yatra. Requesting devotees to take advantage because we have restarted with our Dividation. Last time we completed 15. So again we are doing is the restarting of the Dividation Yatras. Dividation Yatras are very, very important to understand the basic principles of Vaishnavism and also how to advance in our Prapannam, because 2 principles Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took in the South India Yatra, that is Prapatti and pure devotional service. To enhance in these 2, one has to hear to the glories of the Alvars singing for Dividation. Dividations are the place where Alvars have sung the glories of the Lord. In the whole of Dividation 106, there are 5 Swayam Vyakta Kshetras. Others are sometimes installed by the Devatas, sometimes, actually most of them are installed by the Devatas, and the Alvars have gone and sung Pasurams. So it's a very beautiful place. Guruvayur is the place where we have Mammayur. As Mammayur is the place where Lord Shiva gives instruction to to Prachetas. Suddenly we think, oh, let me not enter Shiva's temple, Ganesha's temple. Mammayur is a place, if you don't enter there, you can never understand glories of Guru Vayu. Guru and Vayu. What are the glorification of Guru and Vayu bringing Lord there? So Mammayur is a place where Rudragit, which is there in Srimad Bhagavatam. This Rudragit is sung by Lord Shiva in Mammayur in Guruvayur. So many of them don't know also what is there in Guruvayur. People go visit Guruvayur Krishna and come back. But Mammayur is the most important place in Guruvayur. Then we have two Dividesham near Guruvayur. Just see Alvars, they have come to, and Namma Alvar is a Namma Alvar. For all the deities of 106 Dividesham have visited Namma Alvar. So Namma Alvar has not to go to anywhere. That is in Tirunelveli, Alvar Tirunagarai. We are going to go there. Even today it is said in that tamarind tree, Namma Alvar stays. They tried to cut the tamarind tree, blood oozed out. Little bit they tried to remove the branch, blood oozed out. They have tied that as if they have put a patti there. So it's a beautiful place, Guruvayur. Then we are going to Shanganur. Again, Shanganur. There are very beautiful places. Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrugna we have visited. And there are 4 important temples of Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrugna there. And 6 Dividesham. Lakshmana's temple is considered to be the Dividesham. There, very beautiful is Tiruvarumoy's verses. We will be doing those verses over there. And then we are going to come to Kaladi, the place where Adi Shankaracharya is born. Again, very important, powerful place. Then we are going to come to, after Shanganur, we are coming to Trivandrum, Thiruvananthapuram. Very beautiful again the place, again Dividesham. Going to Kanyakumari, again there is 2 Dividesham on the way. Then Kanyakumari is a place where Goddess Durgaji is in the form of Kanya, waiting for Lord Shiva to come and marry her. And then from Kanyakumari, we are going to Tirunelveli. We have Navatirupati, 9 Dividesham. All these are very beautiful places. The more we go to these places, more we can purify ourselves. It is in Tirunelveli, Nathamuni got the verses from Nammalvar. He went and sang 11 verses, Arvamuda verses, which the glorification of Nammalvar by his disciple Madhukavi Arva, just 11 verses he heard in Sharangvani temple in Kumbakonam. He was just thinking, what must be other all verses? He asked those Brahmins, where are other verses? They said, we don't know, this is all lost. And the upaya is go and sing 10,000 times, these 11 verses. He went and sang 10,000 times in Alvar Tirunagarai. There, Namma Alvar appeared and gave him all the remaining verses of Divya Prabandham. So take advantage. Life is there. Facilities are there. Take advantage. Take advantage and come. Because we work whole year, isn't it? 365 days we are working. And the 365 days, just remove some 30, 40 days for our personal enhancement also. When we go to these places, we can see the power of those places. We are taking the power and coming so that we can enhance the devotional service. Okay. So tomorrow is the booking. Whoever is interested, we have till now 30 bookings are there. Afterwards, if you say, I want to come, please book the ticket. Then it is summer time. People go back to Kerala. And a lot of rush will be there in the trains. So better is get the very good bookings now only. Because tomorrow, as soon as we open the site, within 10 minutes, everything will be full. Okay? Hare Krishna. पंचकल्पतरुदेशकपाः सिन्धुभ्यः च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः। वैष्णववृंद की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद